Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we are going to continue and hopefully finish this water contraption that we have been building for quite some time. But first, we must take care of something. You see, we have received complaints right from our staff, and some of them actually lodged a complaint with OSHA, and after we were audited, well, let's just say that we probably didn't receive the best grading when it comes to protective equipment for our dupes. So let's give them some better PPE, shall we? Now, all jokes aside, my friends, last episode we got a bunch of injuries. After all, toasty temperatures are not good for dupes. So let's just get rid of all of this and replace it with the atmosuit checkpoints and docks. After all, we already have a couple, so why not put it to good use? Right, I closed the door over here so they can't go through. And first order of the day, get some suits on the go. And for you guys who are all hurt and whatnot, you guys can rest for a little bit, you know? It's fine. I bet you it was Ruby. Ruby, did you call OSHA on us? You snitch. Oh well. It's a fine. Let's just deliver all the suits and... oh, also, vacancy only, just in case. We never know how many airlocks with suits we're gonna have, so... yeah, there we go. Perfect. You guys can now go through. Alright, the first suit wearer is already... the first wearing of a suit has been accomplished, my friends. There we go, perfect. It's gonna take a while. These things do take their sweet time charging up. After all, they do take, I think it's 100 kilos of oxygen each. So this thing can store 115. So in theory, this has 1.5 suits worth of oxygen. But, you know, we can already kind of use it. So, perfect. Works can resume in the most toastified of environments. Ain't this perfect? So, Bert, are we happy now? No longer complaining, are we? Of course we're not. Alright, so, no more, okay, and I repeat, no more workplace accidents, okay? If we get audited by OSHA, once again, the government is shutting us down, and do we really want that? Of course not. So, if you don't want that, I would drop a like and I would subscribe to this video. I would say 29 likes and I'll make another video. And, you know, if we go all the way to 30, OSHA will turn a blind eye to this entire situation. And don't you want the government to turn a blind eye to this entire work and safety environment debacle? I think we do. So let's try and get those likes, shall we? Uh-oh. Someone did an oopsie, didn't they? Of course they did. But, okay, first they opened this, which just, you know, released a bunch of extremely hot water all over the place. It's not good. But that's not the worst part of the entire thing. Bert managed to trap himself. This is not good. Oh my god. I hate when the dupes do this. Luckily there is an easy fix for this entire thing. Come on, Bert, just get out of there. Your oxygen is starting to... No, Bert, no. Why are you being like that? Go over here. Mind this, so that you can get out of here. Okay? Okay? Go. This. Now. Okay? Do you understand? Now. Do you understand what now means? Ah, that's what I thought. Okay, I forgot. You also need to get rid of those. Okay. Now, my friends, the huge side effect that filling up all of these suits is having is that our water reserves are quickly dwindling. Alright, we need a lot of water to make a lot of oxygen to fill a lot of suits. It only came to speed up our already dubious situation, right? And now we have lost all of this water, which is never nice. I mean, we'll filtrate it and whatnot, but well, let's just say this wasn't exactly what I had in mind. But oh well, It is fine. Oh, can also analyze now this, because the dupes have a suit now, and, you know, that they won't go into scalding, because they are protected and whatnot. Alright, analysis is in, so next dormancy 30 cycles, which is roughly whenever this is complete, you know, because of course, obviously, that this is going to go into dormancy whenever we finish the project. So typical, oh my god, but okay, whatever. That doesn't really matter too much, because the dormancy is not that big. It's... okay, it's 40 cycles. But in the large scheme of things, it's active a bunch of the time, and like I said, this thing is always active whenever... it's always erupting whenever it is active, but... oh well. It is quite a good volcano. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It provides a bunch of things, a bunch of stuff. So yeah, let's get this done before 30 cycles in, so that at least we can kind of test this out. That would be nice. Alright, I think we have our final dupe for our 8, for the set of 8 that we were looking for. I have been looking for an operator for a very long time, although we already have a mechatronics, we're gonna need a bunch of operators, so yeah. Lindsay over here, green thumb, increased agriculture, I don't care. Kitchen manners, decreased cuisine, I don't care. Increased food morale bonus, which is nice. So, welcome aboard, Lindsay. There we go. Don't go anywhere. You can't forget your hat. Improved tinkering, that's what I'm looking for. You can now do nothing, but in the next level you'll be able to do tune-ups, so that's nice. Oh no, here we go. Overheat damage, this is why. This is why we need the gold amalgam. If this thing was operational, this would not be the case. First, we would have the water covering it, preventing it from reaching crazy temperatures. Of course, we would have the chilling effect from the geysers. But well, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe the game will be nice and give us gold amalgam in the printing pod. Or it's just the last thing that we build once everything is operational. One of the two. Alright, my friends, we are almost done over here. Almost, of course, is the question, is the word of the day, for obvious reasons. We need this to be done, of course, this part, but more than that, we need a place to put all of the water that we are going to run through this system. So this can't be activated until this is done, which is kinda, you know, interesting. Now, how are we going to put something in here to absorb the water without having it go critical? Well, we could use temperature shift plates with some ice to lower the temperature a little bit. That would probably be the way we are going to do this, because like I said, once this thing is operational, the temperature should never reach those kinds of levels that it overheats the pump. But we never know until we activate this, and I'm really eager to activate this because, you know, things are getting real bad over here, real bad. Now, if we want to transfer water over here, we can also build the temperature shift plates over here. This is getting hot enough that it starts to justify. This was actually an idea that one of you guys had on the comment section, so thank you so much, because I think we are going to do that. That's an additional 2-point-something tons of water. I mean, we can't scoff at that. That's 2 tiles, which is like a bunch, taking into consideration the amount of water that we have, so... There we go. This will start absorbing temperature, and eventually it will melt away and give us a bunch of cold water, which is always nice. You know, this is getting toasty because of these wood burners, but because of this, at least the toastiness will be delayed a little bit further. Besides, whenever we get this done and operational, we will definitely be moving our power production away from our base. Things are getting a bit redonkulous. Slowly and steadily, the dupes are getting the job done, my friends. It's gonna take them a little bit of time, but you know one thing that I noticed? I just activated, not skills, goddammit. Oh my god, I just activated the enable proximity. I always forget that this thing exists until I remember, and I remembered right now. And let me tell you, the dupes are just working so much faster now. It's ridiculous, because now they will do something in their vicinity instead of, oh wait, there is like a little bit of lumber that requires to go into this storage. Let me stop working right here, just so that I can pick up the lumber right here, put it right here, and then, oh right, I was building ladders, let me get back to that. Like, the ridiculous amount of water that this thing is producing. Look, the game is taunting us, my friends. This is pure taunt. Pure taunt from the game. The game be like, you are so desperate to put water inside of your little tank. Look at the amount of water that you cannot use right now. And yeah, game, you're right, but don't worry, we are about to be able to use it. Don't worry. Uh-oh, this is bad. This thing is full. Oh no. Well, here's how we are going to deal with it, I mean, like this. You see? Yeah, we are just going to dump it into the world and then contaminate everything with food poisoning germs, and whenever it becomes a problem, we deal with it again. But right now, this is of the... I'm glad I noticed. Yep, there we go. Excess water gets dumped into the world. Sure, you might be wondering, why not use that water over here? Polluted germs, in this case. Wait, huh? What in God's green earth is this? There is no slime in here. How? What? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. Where did this slime lung came from? What? Oh my god, this is disgusting. Oh well. I'm so mad right now. So mad, I don't even. Oh, my friends, we are halfway through the episode, I think. Yes, we are. And this thing is still way far from being done. I'm getting worried. I am getting worried about our contraption over here. Oh. Yeah, I completely forgot about this one. Never have I seen something this disgusting. We'll need to take care of this eventually. We cannot have this water mix with this, like, general water. I feel like we are about to have some sort of germ disaster, because, like, for a map without germs, we sure made a good job of filling it up with germs, some of which I don't even know how they got here. That's how ridiculous things are getting. No, I gotta be honest, a better selection of materials probably would have helped on the long run. I only now notice, so, because, yeah, that's the kind of thing that I tend to do. As you can see, some of these are made of aluminum, other are made of copper. Yeah, I should have made all of this out of copper instead of aluminum, because they have to come over here, grab the aluminum, go over here, drop the aluminum and build the stuff. I already fixed that, I already have... Stop lying. I already have replaced all of these things with copper, so that hopefully it will speed up the process a little bit, but I don't think it's going to speed up by a lot. Now, since we are already here, how about we see a couple of blueprints? We have that available since the beginning of the episode, so let's just take a look at the blueprints that we have available. Basic orange pants, yeah, those are okay, they are orange, right? Digital pink, pixelated drywall, that's nice, and that's it. Like I said, couple of blueprints. Alright, the infrastructure is done. Finally. The only thing missing is the automation. And the automation is almost done as well. Which is fan-freaking-tastic, my friends. Fan-freaking-tastic. Jesus freaking Christ. So long has it taken to make to get this thing done. Now, of course, we still need to have the filtration system done and whatnot. But hey, starting to get some of that water filtrated and into these tanks would already be a major victory. So let's try to get this done as soon as possible so that we maybe, just maybe, can get something out of this. Well, maybe not. But you know, it's one of those things. At least we tried, right? We get one of those prizes that all the kids get for a participation prize. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh well. Alright, so this is still not fully built, but we can start. We can get it started. Right. Now, we need to prime the system. We need to prime the cooling system. I built this pipe over here precisely for that purpose. So we need to go like this, cancel that, use the snip tool to go like this, follow this pipe. Now, like I said, we want the good old reliable polluted water, so we need to turn this on, and just for now, okay, we are going to turn this pump off because we, like I said, we want to prime the system. So here we go, system being primed. We're gonna send this water and we're gonna fill this pipe. Now we are not going to completely fill it up. We're gonna leave like 1 or 2 tiles of space, just in case. So let me slow down the game and let me pay close attention to this cycle, to this loop, I mean. Now, the water is not going to go boiling on us because of the properties that we have discussed previously, so there is absolutely nothing to worry about. And look at that, we are already chilling out this chamber. Ain't that glorious? Okay, here we go, almost there. Once the blob reaches this tile, stop. We cut it right there, right? And as we can see, we have a continuous cycle. It is very important. One more blob and this thing would start to hiccup, and we don't want that. So the cooling system is primed, which is fan-freaking-tastic, my friends. Fan-freaking-tastic, let me tell you right now. Now we go over here, connect that, cancel that. That water will start to flow through there, which is awesome. That's precisely what we want. And as we can see, because everything in here is extremely toasty, this is already starting to activate. Like I said, we don't want this water to be extremely toastified. We just want it a little bit tepidized. So with this, we are already transferring temperature from here to here. As we can see, the water comes out at 16, 15 degrees. That's a good enough temperature. And the steam inside is already condensating, which is great. Which means now we can go over here. Oh, get the fuck. You gotta be joking, right? You are joking. Man. Like, there is stuff right there. Oh, god damn it, game. Stop trolling me. The game is trolling me. I hate when the game does this. But in any case, as we can see now, the temperature is dropping rapidly. And yeah, so in here we are monitoring the temperature of the outbound pipe. 25 degrees, that's the temperature that we want. And in here we are monitoring the temperature of the inside pipe. 30 degrees, that's kind of our objective, right? Right. Now, as we can see, the temperature is dropping and rising, dropping and rising. But if we could get it around 30 degrees, we can stop pumping water from here. Have we? Yes, we have. Perfect. We can now start putting water from there. Pipe blocked by what? That's never good. That's never good. Wait, what? What? Oh, power. Yeah. Forgot. Like, I have a tendency to never turn on anything, because I don't want things to go off when they are not supposed to. But there we go. Perfect. The water is now flowing outwards, which is perfect. And now we are gonna get the oh my god, this is such good news, my friends. And we have completely devastated that steam that was inside of this chamber. And we still have one cycle of water production. Ain't this great? I think that this is great. Now, if you are wondering why have I built this thing out of airflow tiles, I had bad experiences in the past of using regular tiles. sometimes water, like especially in the late game when your frames start to get funky, the physics of the game starts to get funky as well. And sometimes water has the tendency of breaking stuff, as you can see over there. Although that's a buried object, but as you can see over there, like water has a tendency of breaking stuff whenever it gets too much. So, yeah. This will prevent the water from breaking, because technically the water will never touch the tile and therefore can't break something that is not touching. Right, perfect. There we go, my friends. We have tepidized the water. And yeah, that brine and that polluted water will now be toastified. Unfortunately, this thing is going to go into idleness, which is bad. But hey, at least we'll be able to tepidize this water over here, then we'll open this chamber and even maybe, not replace these tiles, but we can put temperature shift plates to help out in the transferring of temperature. Oh, my friends, I'm so happy. Our contraption is finally operational. Not fully operational, but operational nonetheless. It's time to start filtrating all of this junk. And I am a big dum-dum, because I have the polluted water over here and the brine over here, and I have these things backwards. Because of course, I have everything backwards. And would you look at that? Now that the system is operational, the thing is dormant. I told you guys, I told you that we would get this operational precisely in the moment that the thing would go dormant. That's just typical, okay, that's exactly how things work, don't worry. 40 cycles is not a long time, especially now that we have this tepidized water. Some of it not really like super tepidized, it's still quite chilly, but it's not chilly, it's not so chilly that it is going to freeze on the pipe once it gets converted, which is great. Besides, we also have this kinda toasty water, not really super toasty, but whenever this is operational it's gonna come out as toasty, so eventually it's going to even out. Of course, we still need to kinda create a chlorine chamber over there. I don't want no filthy germs inside of my oh, for a moment I thought I've seen germs. It's not, it's just saying emitting polluted oxygen. So yeah, now it's time to start cleaning out the map. Finally, I'm going to start getting all of this water, pop these bubbles, allow this water to fall over here, then we'll just connect everything, allow all of this water to leave, and we are starting to run into power problems. Of course we are. That was to be expected. So from one emergency to the other, at least this emergency can be easily solved. We are just gonna create a tiny... I say tiny... Iron? How? How do I have iron? Maybe by mistake. I don't know. I'm just going to create a tiny power plant for coal somewhere around here. Temporary, of course, but still... it's going to help us out a lot. Maybe over here, because we don't have anything to do with... like, there is nothing we can do with this space, so maybe that's what we are going to do for the rest of the episode. Alright, here we go. Emergency power plant for the coal. It's quite simple. We have the auto sweeper over there in the middle. It can service the 4 of them. We put the storage over there, a jumbo battery and a regular smart battery to make sure that this thing is not operating like... all of the time, right? Right. Alright, my friends, it's still not done, but it's now starting to come online. You see, yeah, we need to drop the coal inside of these storage bins, and then the auto sweeper will collect the coal, put it inside of the machines, and the machines will, you know, give us the power that we need, and we desperately need this done, more than you think, because, yeah... let's just say things are getting a little bit out of control, as we have been using extraordinary amount of power. We also have been producing an extraordinary amount of coal, carbon dioxide. And so putting that carbon dioxide outside of our base, probably a very good idea. But first, we still need to finish this off, which is almost done. And of course, put the coal inside of the storage bins. Right, slowly and steadily, these things are starting to become online. Of course, we'll have to do a major sweep for coal. throughout our base. But yeah, soon we'll be able to turn this bad boy off, which is just fan-freaking-tastic, my friends. What's going on? Fertilization, that's fine. Fan-freaking-tastic. I had to build this because we were running low on food, but well, no longer. Things are stabilizing, and yeah, given that we are using coal, soon will be time to start ranching some hatches. We have received quite a bountiful supply of hatches through the printing pod, so I think we are ready to start working on that as well. Now, friends, I think I'm gonna stop giving them build orders. I just want them to finish all of the little bits of things that we have requested throughout the colony, like oh, they already finished the fire pole. We had like a fire pole order. We want this going. I want to deconstruct this wire because it's in the way. Now the wire is coming through there, so it can get deconstructed. The same with this wire over here. I kind of want to go over so that I can build more power transformers to power this thing up. There is a bunch of little bits of things that need done, and so I'm just gonna stop and wait until everything is done, and then from that moment onwards, we can start thinking on other things. But the good news is, most of the stuff that we wanted critically is done, and so from here on out, we are going to focus on other things, like the ranches, for example, sending someone into another planet, probably one of our scientists, if like our only scientist, I mean. And yeah, there is a bunch of little things that still need to be done, so hopefully in the 5 cycles that we have left, the dupes will be able to do them. Wow, okay, we got a spiffy overalls, which is really nice. I really like this trucker suit kind of thing. It's good. Oh boy, trying to find it in the middle of this is going to be massive. Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult. Hopefully I'll be able to find it. Give me a second. Well, eventually someone is going to put it over here in the clothing box, and I'll select the dupe from there. But it's probably going to be our farmer, because, you know, that's a farming outfit. Well, to be fair, that's the trucker's outfit that I usually give it to them. But, well, we don't have any truckers now, do we? Alright, my friends, this is the last cycle of this episode, and I have to say I'm pretty happy with the results that we have obtained today. I was very worried that we were not gonna be able to complete this, but at least it is done. We still need to connect this pump all the way over here to our tank. Things are really desperate over here, but well, at least there is a solution now. We still need to power up most of these conversion systems and whatnot, but at least we have a little bit of peace of mind. I already deconstructed the power plant over here. Like, this hydrogen thingies exist mostly to burn this, which needs to be burned like almost immediately. So yeah, let's get this going as fast as humanly possible. We don't want to clog up our oxygen production over here now, do we? That would not be a good thing. But yeah, at least now we are siphoning off this water, and this water, filtrating it, putting into tanks. We'll start converting it into clean water, and then evacuating it into our main tank. Once this thing is done, we can pretty much like deconstruct all of this and start working on our main water tank. Should be relatively easy to achieve, but first we need to get some power thingies going and whatnot. Things that can be done on the background. Now, before this thing gets activated, I would really like to get the gold amalgam going, so that we can vacuum and put a pump in here, so that this can be fully operational the next time it comes online. But I don't really know if that's gonna be a possibility or not. For that, we must send some dupes into the other planet. I don't know if we're gonna do that in the next episode. We still have so much to do over here that we probably shouldn't be thinking about that anytime soon. But well, I suppose that all of those things are things for future me to decide. And yeah, my friends, with the end of this cycle, so must come the end of this episode. As I stated, pretty happy with the progress that we have made so far, and I think that in the next episode we'll start working on things on a more permanent basis. permanent water storage, permanent power supply, permanent everything. Now that we are starting to accumulate a good amount of lumber, would not be a terrible idea to convert it into ethanol and get some proper power going with, instead of petroleum, ethanol burners, right? Right. Like I said, all of that is for the future. So, with all of that said, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.